Good evening, my fellow traders. Hope you're all doing great. So, today we have Damien, George, Thomas, Roger. Good to see you. Lamborghini's live from Dubai. Yeah, not yet in Dubai, but I'll be going next in a couple of weeks. So, no requests today for any particular instrument, so you guys can ask me any questions. Let me know what are you looking at today in the markets, and we can explore some opportunities as well. Thank you, Damien. Yes, I'm doing great as well. Okay, so Hong Kong 50. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's take a look at Hong Kong 50. Yes, Damien, that's forming a valid pullback entry bearish. Gonna be a bit risky. We are above 50 MA uptrend as well, so it's gonna be risky entry. You see a nice uptrend on above 50 MA, so that can be fine if we can go for the scalp. Let's say we enter here 161. I would go an ATR above 100, 200, almost like that. Just added 100 pips with that. Then if we look on daily, yeah, that's fine. Still have a room. We might capture this pullback here. So we'll see how that goes, and let's see how this closes. Hey Thomas, good to see you. So we are just looking at the markets, and let me know if you have any questions. We can take a look quickly. Okay, what do we have? Swing low. We're getting a possible pattern on NZD sorry, NZD here. Let me check down IC markets. Not valid here, and I also check on FXCM. Where is FXCM? Oh, we have vintage market there as well. Yeah, so keep an eye on NZD USD. I want to see we have vintage market as well there. Uh, oh, plus 500 is also here, which is good. I'll connect that as well. Mm. Oh, vintage is here. Perfect. Okay. No ratings. And where is vintage? Ever trade. Very good. Lots of brokers are now here. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just uh, pinning this brokers on the top so that I can connect my accounts because I do trade with different brokers. Yes, I still look at Roger and Damien. That's valid on FXCM, so I still go for it if that forms a bearish engulfer. If that's not happening on your platform, that's still fine. You can maybe leave that, but I look at these O1 and FXCM and IC markets. These three brokers I look at. Vintage. Mm, here. Okay, I got my brokers on the top. So I still go for it. We'll see how this close. According to that, the ADR is 22. If that close, we have a swing high bearish entry, and I'll go here. And we have 22 pips, so 22. I would go for 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28 pips will be smaller targets, but safer would be 30 pips, 55. So I'll go for two targets, 55 and 28. 55 is big large target because it's going below these lows. So um, I'll use both and I open two trades and manage it. So we'll see how this close. Keep an eye on this pair NZD USD. NZD CHF. That is I, I think you're looking at bearish 382 candle entry, right, Damien? That's the one you're looking at. So yeah, that's valid as well. We had second, third candle here. First, second candle here. Yeah, that's valid as well. Valid 382 candle. Perfect. And then we have NZD CAD, no conditions. We have found two entries. Keep an eye on these two. Euro GBP is forming a pullback entry bullish. I want to see that on IC markets. Nothing on FX. Nothing. So I'll skip this one. Not taking this one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be a 382 entry as well. Here, if that closed as a 382 bearish bullish candle. Going to be a bit risky because we are closest to the resistance. 382 candle. Look for this entry, and you know the targets, how that looks like. If that closes, then we have. I'll be going an ATR 19, 18 plus 18, almost 38 pips. Yeah. Keep an eye on this one. And then we have CHF has changed its trend. So we are now bearish for CHF All we are looking at a pullback and a bearish engulfer. We are just going short. So that's an opportunity to look this week. So mark it green or blue, whatever you want to look. For me, potential entries are blue, and the one can form a conditions which is green here. Platinum, one of my favorite one these days as well, Thomas. I have very good trades out of platinum. No. So for platinum, we are still not taking any trades. But if the next candle forms as a bearish engulfer, then I'll be going short. So we are going to take a short trades if there is a valid bearish engulfing pattern. Next one. So my iPad. So keep looking for Thomas. We are just looking for the next candle. A bearish engulfer will be the valid pullback entry. Bearish we are looking at. That is all we are looking at. So bearish trades only. We are below 50 and 20 EMA. Change of trend from the break of this trend line. And we are nicely trading here. Right here. So a nice one, two, third touch. And if we have a bearish candle here, that would be a solid signal for us to take a trade. Now, let's say there is no conditions and price closes above this trend line, then we have a change of trend and a close will confirm the upside move. So that is something we are looking at. So only signals we are looking at: for bearish signal, bearish pullback entry. For the bullish signal, must close above 50 EMA and above this trend line as well. So Theo, we are here and you were in the GBP and which was right here. I know that you spotted this trade, which was good. Now one ATR target is hit, which is one ATR below the entry candle, which is right here, 60 pips almost. Now if you want to manage it, there is two ways. Once your take profit is hit, you can just move your stop loss to break even, then you are risk free. And if the price starts to push up, in that case what you can do, you can, let's say the price is, let's say you're managing your trades till here. So if the, let's say the price pushes up here, what you can do, you have your position till here, you can move your profits till here. So you have your profits in your hand as well, and you are up with profits. And if the price pushes up, hit your take profit too, then maybe come out, or still if you still want to manage it, then you can still manage it to the next level right here and keep moving your profits until it hit your if it hit you out in break even. So that is something you can the way you can manage it. First, number one, you take profit one is hit, move your stop loss to break even. That is a one way. Once you, and if the price, let's say, cuts you out in break even, then you are out in low loss and no profits. But let's say the price pushes up and you are now here, because from this area we can see a possible push down. Now you're here. In that case, you need to secure your profits as well. Move it like that. And then let it run to the take profit, which is till here. Till here. And then you can also again move it like that. And let it run. Let your trade run. Trail your stops. Or just to be on a safe side, keep your stop loss below 20 or 50 EMA. Keep it fixed and let your trade run. So that these are the ways you can manage your trades. Or just use a fixed target of 1.421 here. So from the zones, I normally use fixed targets. 1.421 hit, you are out, you close your trades. We need to close the trades as well, but if you really want to manage it, don't want to close it, then make sure you, once your take profit is hit, you move your stop loss to break even. Hope that's clear. Otherwise, 1.421 is my fixed targets from the zones. GBP USD. Perfect. So if you are still confused, you can still DM me. You can always DM me on Discord as well for the private chat. I can get in touch with you there as well. Theo, no problem. So We are below 50 EMA for GBP USD, Damien. There is no conditions yet, so we'll see how that goes. But next bearish engulfer will confirm the bearish pullback entry, and we'll be going short and look for double bottom from this area. No condition yet, but we are looking for bearish pullback entry only. NZD JPY looks like we have a change of trend. Yeah, that is confirmed. That is not a valid entry in case you're wondering where this wick makes it invalid. So we are looking for more pullback and bearish engulfing entry to go short. AUD NZD, I'm still in this trade. That is my breakout trade. I've already taken my profits here. This is something still running, and I have my take profit till here. That makes it 1.2 to 1. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm still in this trade from last week, and we'll see how that goes. That was mentioned in my members only video as well, so in case you have seen that. Euro USD is forming a bullish head and shoulder pattern. That is not a picture perfect pattern. That is a slanted line. Price makes above the breaks above the previous high, so that is still solid. Like I said, this is a discretionary style of trading, and we have a neckline right here, but that is still valid head and shoulder pattern. Okay. Now we want to see a pullback to this zone. So I'll be entering this trade with a pullback with green candle, must be engulfing, or a pin bar, or a 382 candle. So wait for the pullback and keep looking for a condition here. A very solid condition is forming. We already have a signal of a break of this high, and that is also a valid head and shoulder bullish pattern. Not a picture perfect, but that is an advanced head and shoulder pattern. Don't worry, I'll be updating that in the course as well. For now, that is still valid. So keep an eye here with a pullback bullish condition. I'll be keeping my stop loss here, take profit 1, and then after the break we have an entry number 2. So solid setup we can see soon. Hi Damien, what do you mean? How do you comment the 3? Okay, so 382 candle, which one is that? 1 2 3 4. If you're talking about this candle, 5 6 7 8 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yep. If that turns out to be a bullish 382 candle, that's still valid. But I'm in the breakout trade all the way from here. Yeah, that's still valid, Damien. If that closes as a bullish 382 candle. Euro NZD, and we are just looking for buying trades for this one as well, but no conditions so far. So with a pullback and engulfing candle, we are just simply going long. So pullback is must. We need to see a correction as well because the price is already overbought. We need to see a pullback. My pleasure, Damien. USD JPY, we had a good trades out of USD JPY last week, and now we are only looking for pullback bearish trades. Some more momentum, pullback, engulfers. That is all we are looking at. Short-term bearish trades at this point, but only taking sell trades, not buying this pair anymore. Not a valid pullback entry, bearish in case you're wondering. Okay, head and shoulder pattern has been forming here as well. Keep an eye. Left, head, right. Neckline and a neckline here. So we have a very good pattern. Price is forming. So we'll see how that goes. There is no bearish conditions yet, but if there is a red bearish engulfer, then I'll be going short, or a 382 bearish can. It can still push down, remember, because of this red candle shows a bearish pressure. Let's see on 1 hour. Okay, on 1 hour we do have an entry right here. So according to that, that is a swing high entry, stop loss above the right shoulder, somewhere, something like this. So we have now got a better price, which is right here. So that's an entry on 1 hour. We have a bearish head and shoulder pattern that happens at the resistance, which is right here. Target looks like this. Okay, Thomas. So if gas breaks support, will let's see that. Yeah, so very important to see a break of this support. 2.847 is very important area. Previously the price bounced up from it nicely. We do have this bullish candle previously, so that is why very important to see a weekly close if you are looking at weekly time frame. On daily, previously bounced up from here, but for now there is no buy conditions on daily. That was kind of buy as well, but this is a solid buy condition that engulfs the previous candle with a wick. So that is a weak condition, so that is why not a very strongest setup. Here we have an oversold right here with bullish engulfer. Here is just a simple bullish candle, so not a very good, not a plus setup, I would say. So once the support is broken, we are looking towards the next support, which is right here. Which is less likely. It's going to be big fall if that happens. Now, what I'm expecting from gas, it could be a fake out. That is how the head and shoulder pattern creates. So it could be a fake out like previously we are looking at this head and shoulder pattern, but now we are looking at this as a right shoulder. So this could be a fake out like this, collect a liquidity from here, and then the price will reverse from here. So that is something I'm expecting as well from gas. So better would be wait for the pattern to form, a clear pattern. There is no clear pattern yet. We had a bearish bullish engulfer, which was a weak entry without an oversold condition, but that looks like that didn't play out. But now we can look for a possible head and shoulder pattern here as well. So that could be a liquidity sweep, fake outs, hitting a stop loss, and then quickly price will push up from here. So that is still a chance for net gas. Same goes with this platform Nemix. Now previously the price just pushed up from here massively, right from the lower level. So that is why we are still not completely bearish till we are broken below these lows, the support. I'll keep you guys informed as well. Now this is a very aggressive head and shoulder entry. For the confirmation, you can always enter at the close right here as well. So that is an early entry that can be risky and aggressive as well. Just to let you know. I might be taking that myself later on. Okay, so GBNZD didn't make it to the support, and now we are pushing up and we are broken above 50 and 20 EMA. We are just looking for buy trades only since we are above 50 EMA with pullbacks, or 3A2 bullish candles if we have above 20 or 50 EMA to go long. Nothing for GBCAD. Bit choppy here, so I won't be taking any trades for this one. GBAUD, nothing for this one as well. Looks like it is forming a consolidation pattern. Here. Descending triangle. So GBAUD is formed a descending triangle, same like we had on AUD and ZD. So let's see if this candle closes and break solid above. If that happens, that will be a buy signal. But we'll see how that goes. I'll keep my stop loss below the triangle pattern and go 1 to 1 initially. That's going to be big trade, high volume. But I need to see how it close. Okay, Euro CHF. Still a very choppy pair, so I won't be taking any trades for this one. Not yet. AUD CAD, nothing, just a sideways market. Not a valid entry, still pushed up. But now I'll be actively looking for my pullback entry bullish. So we are only looking for buy trades for Euro AUD in case you are looking at this pair. Bullish cross, but we still need to see the conditions. Okay, net gas is pushing down. Looks like we are bearish for gas. What's happening with gold? Gold is likely going to push down soon. Rejected from this minor level. You see the previous action right here. We are getting a similar action right here. So we'll see how this goes. No conditions, but I'm not still not taking any trades for gold till I see a clear pullback entry bullish. Because silver is bearish, that also might push the gold down. But I still look for my confirmations. Nothing for oil. US could just hit a stop loss as well, but it is still within the termination zone. It can still push up from this termination zone. So head and shoulder bullish pattern is still valid here. It's still not broken, so it can still push up from here, but no valid entries yet here. Coffee is nice. Yep. Breakout trade, and I'm aiming at target still here. So we'll see how that goes. Still bearish for coffee. I'm not looking for any other trades, but we are still looking for the price to come down. That's okay. Sugar, zinc, and sugar. So, which platform are you looking at for zinc? Zinc is hitting a previous resistance. Here we can also see a possible head and shoulder pattern. For now, we are below 50 EMA and this bearish engulfer. If that closes as a bearish engulfer, that will be a sell signal, and then we can only look for short trade. So this candle will decide where the price is heading to. If that close as a bearish engulfer, that will be a valid pullback entry bearish for short trade. So keep an eye on this 4-hour candle, and that is my sell signal if that closes as a bearish engulfer. And sugar. So for sugar, we are still waiting. It is just ranging on a sideways, and no confirmations yet. So I'm still waiting for the price to come above or below at my zone. For now, that is just a range market within this little accumulation that must be broken above or below. And the zone was sent to you already, so I'll be looking at the zone to sell from the red zone, buy from the green zone. If we are broken below this little accumulation box, then we are bearish, and we are only looking for pullback and bearish trades till we are right here from where we are going long. So wait for this accumulation to break to see a direction. Okay, Damien, you say Hong Kong? 50. Yeah, that closes as an engulfing candle. Yeah. But like I said, that's going to be risky entry since we are above 50 EMA on a daily. But still, I would still go for it because that's the targets will be smaller than on daily, and by the time your targets are hit, you are still above 50 EMA. So yeah, that's still valid. SP 500, okay. So only bearish trades for SP 500, Damien, and we are looking at the support zone below to buy the markets. White here, that is the only zone we are looking at. This one, yeah, that's a wide zone. So we're only looking at the price to come down and to buy from this area with conditions like double bottoms or engulfer. Okay. So since we are below 50 EMA, change of trend from uptrend to downtrend, we are broken below the previous lows and we are only looking for bearish pullback trades for SP 500. Same goes with NK225, same goes with Nasdaq 100. We are looking at the zone below, only bearish trades, but there's no conditions yet. If the price break above 50 EMA, we are still looking towards the upside. So that is why conditions are very important to take entries. Same goes with JP225. We are still below 50 EMA. We are not looking for buy, but just to sell with conditions. Okay. Let's look at some pairs. That is done. We had a breakout here. Yeah, we had a breakout. SP 100 bearish engulfer. Yes, no. Where do we have bearish engulfer for SP 100? We only had a bearish engulfer for Hong Kong 50. We do not have any bearish engulfer on SP 500, Damien. Nothing here. Nothing for USD CAD, but we are above 50 EMA. So I'll be actively looking for a valid red and green engulfer. If that happens, I'll be going long from here. You said SP weekly bearish engulfer valid. Okay, let's check that. Well, that's a valid weekly engulfer that shows we have sellers in control, but there is no zones here. That could be just a signs of a pullback to this previous level from where we are anyway looking to buy the markets. So that shows a bearish pressure. Yeah, that's a valid bearish engulfer, but not a valid bearish engulfing entry. But that is a good candle you have spotted, Damien. Just shows a bearish pressure. Could be a pullback coming soon to the level below right here. So that would be a good level. You look, if you see that is a nice weekly level with the previous resistance that was broken as well. So that would be a good opportunity if we get to this level and the price forms some sort of condition here. So for Thomas, we are looking here on your charts. We are just stuck above 50 EMA, no conditions at this point. Looks very choppy. So for me to take a valid entry, I want to see a valid pullback entry must happen above 50 EMA. Maybe one candle can go down, second can close back above, and then I'll be going long. So that is all I'm looking at. Otherwise, I'm not taking any trades till we are broken above this high. Then we are looking at the pullback entry polish. Or if the valid entry forms here with all 6 rules are met. So for now, that is what I'm looking at. On daily, we are still above, but no confirmation yet. looks like we have a symmetrical triangle pattern as well. Yeah, symmetrical triangle pattern on 1 hour. Thomas, if you're looking here on 1 hour, that can go either direction. A close can be an entry, risky. Like I said, that these entries are discretionary, and we can play a stop loss below, take profit 1 to 1, or it can go below as well. In that case, we are bearish. So on 1 hour, that's a valid symmetrical triangle pattern the price has formed. And breakout will confirm the direction. And for Europe, Poland, we have a channel pattern right here, or a flag pattern, you can say. A breakout will confirm the move as well. Above will be a trend continuation since the price is pushing up, and that is just an accumulation, and breakout will confirm your entry. So that is the second type of entry. If you are not taking a pullback entry, that is a channel pattern formed right here. So keep an eye on the breakout here as well. Symmetrical on Europe, USD Poland, and channel pattern, flag pattern, you would say, for Europe Poland. Yes, Thomas, that's a valid weekly bearish in golfer. Yeah. On S&P, but that's not a valid entry. In golfers is fine, not a valid entry. That's my pleasure. So what else are we looking at? CAT CHF, we are still looking at the zone above to sell this market. CHF JPY, already mentioned that. Keep looking for this entry. Yeah, this 382 candle entry has completed, formed right here. NZUSD as well, and NZDCHF. Yeah, that as well. So we'll see how that goes. I'll take one. Okay, so what else have we got? That is covered. Keep an eye on AUD NZD as well. So if the candle forms, the next candle forms an engulfing candle, we have a buy signal here as well. So I'm already in the buy trade, but that will be a valid pullback entry for you guys. Yes, that's weekly bearish. Yes, that's correct. Thomas is correct as well. Yeah. Pepperstone, please. The long wick goes up. Okay, let's see that. So, Damien, what's the ticker on your broker's platform? That's Brent oil. Spot crude. So you said that. So 200 EMA, I don't normally look at 200 EMAs more mainly. I just look at two EMAs. You're getting yourself confused, Damien, if you're adding more indicators or EMAs. So just to for your um, analysis, I can plot that. Okay, right here. Yep, that is hitting 200 EMA. In general, if I use discretion, that 200 EMAs act as a support and resistance as well. So in this scenario, it can act as a resistance. Previously, it did act as a resistance right here, support right here, resistance right here. So still there is a chance the price can act as a resistance again. We are below 50, 200 EMA as well. So yeah, the pressure is towards the downside on weekly as well. Yes, the pressure is towards the downside, but that is not a signal. That is just a direction, I would say, is towards the downside. Looking at this flat 200 EMA resistance, so that could be acted as a resistance as well, and that could push the price down. So yeah, there's still a chance the price can push down. No conditions, but that is something we have as a confidence you can use to see the direction. Yes, definitely it can be helpful, David. If you've been using that, I know 200 EMA act as a good support and resistance. If the price stays above, as you can see, yeah, here previously, below bearish, above bullish, but that is a very slow moving average. So previously, right A act as a bearish um, resistance previously was support before change of trend. So for now, that is totally flat, and rejection mean that yes, we can likely see a push down from here. Just as a discretion, I'm talking about, not any strategy. And we're below 50 and 20 EMA as well. So yeah. Okay, so looks like we have covered all of them. What's happening with the stock market? Amazon pushed down. Remember, we did that last week. It didn't make it to the support, but the report was bearish. Alibaba is still in between the pattern, symmetrical triangle pattern. I'm looking at PayPal this week or next week as well. So I'll be buying PayPal from a very good support, a very good level to invest or buy. Yes, that's true, Damien. Yeah, if you're using 200 EMAs and if it's working for you, and you are combining the strategies with 200 EMAs, so that is perfectly fine. You might be coming up with a better strategy than me. So that's the beauty of learning the system and then implementing your own system and make it stronger. Euronext, yeah, why not? Yeah, that's the one. Let me know if that's the right ticker. Yeah, that's the one. at the wrong one. I'm not sure which one to use. I think that's the one. That looks very easy. Price action recently broken here. Mm, yeah, that's the one I'm getting. So there are lots of like brokers here. I'm not sure which one are you looking at. So these are the ones here. Maybe this one. If you have that on TradingView, you can send me the link. In 2020, I was trading. Yes, not a big moves. I was still, I would say 2020 back in like 5 years ago. I was in trading like only for 2 years then at that time. So I was just started making money at that time. Yeah, not making a big money at that time, but yes, I was I was trading silver at that time a lot. Made some money in silver, and I took one trade USD JPY. I remember Euro USD. I remember um, it went to $2 something, and yes, these three pairs I remember. I still made money, but I was not uh, making a big money at that time. That was only 2 months, 2 years, I would say, for me in trading. Yes, Theo, you can always send me like a link in Instagram, or you can DM me on Discord. But Thomas, still, I don't care if there is a news, if there is a anything happen. If there is conditions, I trade with the stop losses. If there's a stop loss there, anything could happen. Anything could happen, and your account is protected there. But sometime when you see a nice trending market, I remember I've shown one trade on YouTube as well. I was up 800 pips on USD JPY. Still be here somewhere. Let me find that. That would be here somewhere. I remember. It's still in my YouTube channel somewhere. Yeah. I remember this was the one as well. Here. And that was in 2023. That is 2022. I'm not sure. Might have removed the chart and saved the settings. Yeah, that was a different platform. Yeah, remember this move I've captured. This big move I've captured. this trending market. Wow, this one. Yeah, this one as well. 300 pips, and then I managed till here. That was around. Yeah, this one. This was the one. 800 pips move I captured. The video is still there in my YouTube channel. Trump is making very now he's making trading very hard for us nowadays. He just come up and say something and just crash the market. And I remember in the first Trump tenure that was still fine. The markets was fine, but this time he's gone crazy. Looks like net gas is now turned bearish completely. Five, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, only half an hour to go. This candle to close. Okay, guys. So what are we looking at? Anything else? Let me know before I end this live session. What's happening with the crypto market? Let's see. That played out nicely. Euro stock, yeah. Just want to see what's happening with Bitcoin because I have my eyes on few. Okay. Yeah, sure, Damien. Why not? Yeah, JB225 Euro stock and so it's now heading towards the previous structure that was broken, Damien. Right here, the previous structure broken. We are coming back to the same level, which is 5032 goes to 5111. Now this is a level that can react again and that can still push the price up, at least expecting a bounce from here. Not the strongest level, but that is still a level from where we had a previous bounces. As you can see, multiple times this level was used as a resistance and as a support as well. But then the price just broke above and now we might see a pullback and then a push back up. So keep looking for this level, and if the price forms a bullish signals at this level, which is right here, on 4 hour we are just going long. Correction is coming right here. As you can see, we are getting a correction. If we have a pullback bearish, then we are going short till here, then a bounce. Now we must see a bullish conditions within this zone. If there is no conditions, there is no entries. So must have. Now on the minor zone, I want to see double bottom instead of in aggressive entries. Double bottom confirms your move. Next one we had. So Damon, JP225 just broke below our structure. Now let's see if the price forms a bearish pattern or not. We are above 50 EMA on a daily. Yeah, the zone is still not completely broken yet. Price just came back down, hitting lots of stop losses here. So if there is no bearish condition, I won't be taking any trades. But if there's a strong bearish engulfer, I'll be just going for a quick scalp. 180R maximum, I'll go till these lows and come out. Or if there is no condition, price breaks above 50 EMA, then simply we are looking for buy trade. So that is very simple. Below 50 EMA, we are looking for selling opportunities. Above 50 EMA, we are looking for buying opportunities with conditions. AUS 200 is easy. That is pushing up from the support level that was mentioned previously. Broken out of this triangle pattern. I would say that's a rising wedge. It's broken out above, pushing up, and we can still see a price to at least come to these highs. These highs at least. That looks good to me. We are still nicely bullish till these highs. Once we have broken above these highs, only then we are looking for another pullback entry bullish. So zone nicely reacted. This breakout nicely formed right here. I've entered my trade as well recently, and we are still bullish for this one. So we are still looking at the price to push up at least to these recent highs. That's my pleasure, Damien. And yeah, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Just a little suggestion, guys. If you still are looking to invest in crypto, that's a good time. I've bought few movers again. These I bought this one, and I'll be selling maybe somewhere here or here. So mover is a very good long-term investment in case you're looking for that. Not any sort of investment advice, just something which I personally did for myself. Okay, and what else? Dodge is not choppy. I have bought some Dodge as well, but it is now very choppy because of Elon Musk and Trump thing. It can only push up if he gave any some sort of statement or say something about Dodge or crypto. It can just give you some hike and then it will push back down. So for now, the good investments are maybe Mover, Polkadot, Matic, Algo. Algo is good as well. Altcoins, but best of them is Ethereum. I'm stacking Ethereum because that is something gonna give us good rewards in future. Ethereum is perfect and a solid investment. We might see some more push down out of Bitcoin. It can still come back down to 100,000. There, I want to buy some more. XRP is very good as well. Yeah, XRP was already pushed. I've already gone up, so that's why I'm not taking any more coins. I bought that on 40 cents. I sold it at 150 something. So I made like 300 times the profits. Palladium. I'm in this trade as well for Palladium, DAS, and I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I've entered at this bullish engulfing candle, and my stop loss is below the zone. My take profit is right here, and we are above 50 EMA. That looks good to me, and I'm expecting a push up. That is a support zone sent to you in report as well, and um, let's see how this goes. But I'm in this trade with this bullish engulfing, swing low bullish engulfing pattern. Uranium is forming a head and shoulder pattern, so I have my zone ready. Once the price come down, hit my zone, pull back up, I will go short. Copper, okay. Copper has a zone below. I'm still waiting for the price to come to the zone, but we can expect some pullbacks, range, and then price can push down. So I'll be only buying from this green zone that was sent to you in the report. That is a Trump move. He keep on talking about copper. First, Trump bought here, then he decided to sell here, and then he came came to the news and said, yeah, he's gonna put tariff on 50% tariff on copper, and then he sold it, took his profit. Now he'll decide next what he want to do. But us traders, we are just looking at this major level right here, a very strong level, very good level here to buy the market. That is just a range right here. So we'll see a breakout above or below. Wherever it goes, we can go in that direction. Okay, guys, so it's been more than an hour, and I wrap this live session here. And if I find any good opportunity for, let's say, net gas, gold, crude oil, silver, any commodity, I will be sending you a video alert as well. Or any trade, I'll be sending you trade alert. So for now, we can wait, sit back, and wait for the good opportunities. Waiting is also a strategy, and we don't want to be in the trade all the time. So you guys take care and look for these opportunities I've mentioned, and once the condition forms, we are taking the trades. I might be taking few of them, the one I've mentioned already, which is previously I've just mentioned. Where is that? Yeah, yeah, and the DUSD, this one, and the CHF, yeah, and Euro GBP. So that's the one you need to keep an eye. So you guys take care of yourself, and Theo, I'll get in touch with you shortly as well, and just DM you on Discord, and we can set up some time. And you guys take care of yourself. You guys trade green, and any questions, DM me on Instagram. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. You guys take care and have an awesome day ahead.